It's felt like so long since I've made a video, and honestly, I am never sure when I'm gonna upload again because life is just so busy right now and so different. And actually, that's your name, yeah. My channel just turned 6 years old, and this is literally just a hobby and something I genuinely enjoy doing. I have to put my son to sleep and give him a bottle and then put him to sleep. And then I'll come back and I'll talk more about what's going on. Okay, I just showered and I have these clips in my hair because they help my bangs dry the way I like them to. Baby is asleep. My channel is 6 years old, which is so crazy because I started in 2020 and things are so different now. Didn't have our home. We were living in an apartment. I was in the thick of infertility, and I got diagnosed with PCOS in 2020. And I'm pretty sure I've just had it like my whole life, but I didn't get an official this is what you have diagnosis until 2020. 3 years later, after doing 3 rounds of Clomid, I got pregnant with my son, and here we are, and I'm just so relieved that I finally made it to the other side. But anyways, I just wanted to do a little catch up of my life lately, and the best way I can think about it is just sitting here and talking. So let's just pretend we're on FaceTime or something. I'm gonna try to not make it too long. But the first thing is that I am in school right now. So I'm a part-time student, full-time mom, which is really insane. And I've been so scared. It just felt very daunting to start school again. I graduated in 2015 with my bachelor's in graphic design, and now I'm completely doing a switcheroo, and I'm working on my prerequisites for speech language pathology, and that is a master's. I don't know, I just really like the job, and I shadowed people, and I just thought, yeah, I can totally see myself doing this. I always have felt like a late bloomer in everything. Maybe that's not the best term. I guess I'm just slower to figuring out what I want out of things, and I loved graphic design, but I kind of fell out of love, and I want a career that I can still have, especially once my son is older. And since he's, a toddler right now, I don't want to work. I'm excited about having a job, that I will hopefully love and be able to have a good career and be able to help, with my family. It just seems like the right thing to do for me, and I'm excited. So I'm taking 1 class right now. So I'm a part-time student, and it's probably gonna take me a couple of years, obviously, since I'm doing it part-time. The university I'm going to is also not here where I live. So that was a whole nother reason why I'm doing part-time distance program, because I don't live there. So it's not very far though, so we'll see how it goes. The second thing that I thought would be fun to talk about and give a little update is on my PCOS symptoms. I am 17 months postpartum, and sorry, I heard my dog's little tippy tappy of her nails on the floor. It was kind of distracting. I'm 17 months postpartum, and things are feeling a lot better just now. I was really struggling with PMDD. Look it up. I don't really want to explain what that is, but I'm feeling so much better, and I really think it's because I stopped taking birth control, and it's been 2 months since I stopped taking it, and I feel like my symptoms are so much better. I don't feel all over the place. I don't feel as angsty or upset and things like that. I mean, I still get a certain way right before my period. I'm working on things. I'm taking supplements. So yeah, that is a huge plus, or it's a huge praise for me, because I've just been praying about it, because I don't like feeling really off, while being a mom. Nobody has time to not feel good. Slowly working towards feeling better. I've actually even gotten 2 whole periods back to back on my own, not taking any medications, no birth control, and that's a huge win, because my whole life has been you know, months without a period, or I would have a month-long period where I'm bleeding for weeks and weeks. We're in a better place now. I'm definitely in a better place. I joined a gym finally. I did it like right before Christmas, and I've just been going when I can. So my mother-in-law watches my son 2 days out of a week, so 2 days out of the week, so I can go and study and also go to the gym. And if I happen to not go then in the day, I find time to go in the evenings, and my husband does the same. So we take turns going to the gym, and that's been really enjoyable. I am trying to see it as I'm going to the gym to get stronger for my mental health as well, and not really for like aesthetic reasons. And that's like a whole other thing. I'm trying to just be more comfortable in my body now because it's so different. Like, I'm a completely different person than who I was before having my son. Like, that's just the reality. I'm so different, and I obviously have the same body, but it just feels different. there's like not a better word. It just feels different. And I'm not really for like body positivity, but I'm for body neutrality, and I just want to feel good about myself, but also be like realistic. So I'm working on some goals, and I've been going to the gym, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that. I'm trying to eat like more whole foods and all that stuff, and drink loads of water, which I should drink some now. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to update you on. Like, really the biggest things I always want to touch on this channel are mental health, because that's so important to me. Dealing with PCOS, which it's getting better for me now, thank God. And I really feel like it's because I'm putting more effort into myself and taking care of myself. When you have a baby in the beginning, like, man, when I had Rowan, I didn't know what dimension I was in. I was so tired, and it was so new, and it was really, really hard. I also dealt with postpartum depression. I've always had anxiety, so that was a whole other thing. Anyways, things are feeling so much more doable. If you happen to be watching this and you're a first-time parent, especially a mom, it will literally get better, and it gets easier. And I'm enjoying being a mom so much more now that I have a toddler. Newborns are wonderful, and they're so cute and squishy and sleepy, but it's freaking hard because you're so tired, and it's such a new thing. Now that I have a toddler, like, yes, it's hard, but in a different way, and I love having a toddler. I love him so much. So that's my little, sorry, I shook the table. That's my update. I appreciate you guys being here. If you've been here since I started my channel, it doesn't matter. Even if you're new here, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Who knows when that'll be, but yeah, okay. Bye.